gentlemen, and here's hoping that luck will finally change as we step beyond Friday the 13th and we look forward to the Survivor Series. Soon will be upon us. With the arrival of the former World Heavyweight Champion, tapped out to the bow and arrow lock after 2 lengthy attempts by Superstar, the new World Heavyweight Champion. I certainly do not envy the next opponent here tonight. He's not a man that you do not want to annoy. Certainly looking for an opportunity once more to become World Heavyweight Champion. And I'm certain that Superstar will be more than willing to give him that opportunity. I think right now is just focusing on keeping himself calm, bringing himself back to a centered state, reminding himself that it was not all the end last week. It's indeed tomorrow, and the day after, and perhaps even the day after that. But 3 days, well, ladies and gentlemen, we just don't know. Match Kate Valentine and Weisz at the same time. Again, as we said, Superstar in the end who just managed to get it out. The smallest man in the match, and perhaps more surprisingly, is that JoJo made the call. And he will be taking on Bobbo. Bobbo, who took part in that costume battle royale known as Spaceman Bobbo. Did fairly well until he was eliminated by Stan Stevens, who would go on to win the entire thing. But as long as Bobbo had fun, and I'm certain that he did, even that he did not crack his mask, certainly he'll be needing it in a few weeks' time. Bobbo fans cheering loud for their representative within the ring, within Whassup Wrestling. Bobbo, former Universal Champion, the first ever televised Universal Champion. Just a little over a year ago. Ladies and gentlemen, Whassup Wrestling is steadily approaching its second year. Who'd have thunk it? Bobbo stands tall, looks over the crowd, surveys everything. He may not have a Universal title opportunity coming around the corner, but, well, Survivor Series has yet to be officially lined up, so you never know. This will be a rather interesting matchup. Bobbo and Canuck. I think Canuck is just staring in disbelief at Bobbo. Bell sounds and both men meeting middle of the ring. Bobbo's really going to have to utilize... Oh, no. I was about to say that Bobbo's going to have to utilize his speed, but Canuck getting a hold of him that much faster and dropping him down with a gorilla press. And going for an early cover. Not even half a count. Straight shot to the chest and just slaps away Bobbo's hand. Bobbo finally getting Canuck down to a knee, and a kick to the chest knocks him right back, but Canuck knows. Again, I'm speaking here too fast, ladies and gentlemen. Canuck was just about to get on his feet, and following that, and a front dropkick right into that hairy chest sends Canuck right down, and Bobbo picking it back up, straight into a suplex, and he gets it! Bobbo managing to suplex the giant behemoth that is Canuck. And a running dropkick takes him down. What a sad state it would be if Canuck were to lose in such a manner. And right after losing his World Heavyweight title. And Bobbo now is taking a couple strikes, takes some steps back as well, but Canuck's reach too long. Bobbo utilizing his in-ring generalness, his seniority. He's been in this ring for quite some time. A shot in the side of the head, and Canuck has a grab hold of Bobbo up in the air and dropping onto the top rope. And butt atop the cranium. And up comes Bobbo to his feet, but Bobbo showing the Bobbo spirit. And the Bobbo knee. Bobbo knee to Canuck's face. Can only mean that Bobbo is setting up steadily. Yes, here it is. And the Bobbo forearm to the back of the, well, to the back. Bobbo not going for a cover though. He understands that it would be futile. And keep up the assault. Canuck over the ropes and trying to send him to the outside. Perhaps trying to get himself some kind of breather. Bashing him away. Bobbo going to try it again and does so. And where's Bobbo going? Up top. And Bobbo dropping the knees. Oh, not afraid to take opportunity when it presents itself. Kicked away. Before he gets up to 3, but Canuck comes in. Bobbo will be soon to follow him. Or will Canuck step out to... No, Bobbo in as well. And find catching the foot and managing to trip out Canuck. Flips him up and over, but no. Fortunately, Canuck able to get into the ropes. And Bobbo. Another Bobbo forearm. This one followed up by, or following a neck breaker attempt there. And Bobbo Camarana sends Canuck right into the ropes. Bobbo with the Bobbo senton, throwing all of his weight, utilizing his order by mail lessons in karate. And again, there we go. There's the Bobbo forearm for real this time. And I think Canuck has had enough. Sitting Bobbo up. And just... No, Bobbo does something. And Bobbo Plex. The Bobbo Plex. And Bobbo going for the cover. Will this be enough? 2. And it is Bobbo victorious here. Can you believe it? Canuck, not a lot of offense, but Bobbo victorious here tonight. And what's going to happen here? We're not seeing any replays. I mean, ooh, what is this? Crackerjack and Door Killer? What are those two doing together? Even Bobbo was confused. What is going on here?
Whassup Wrestling is brought to you by Snacky S'mores. Eat Snacky S'mores.
Maloney coming down to the ring. PTC were victorious just last week during their tag team matchup against the PMB, but they won via countout, so the titles remained the same. Harper has to say, if anything, about that. I'm sure that Tina Molina and Bussy St. Clair will be listening in rather intently. making her way to the ring. Of course, something going to be said here. I'm going to assume it has something to do with gloating over the victory. Something about Chloe Daniels, who will be making her in-ring debut here later on tonight. Oh, and then Harper taking some offense here. I mean, is it the objectification, the questioning of her profession, the fact that she told her that she should just start calling herself Hoppy? Something along those lines has really got under Harper's skin, and now Tina, the knees to the face. Against the ropes and coming across. And, arm drag taking her down, and Tina's just crying out for her. I have to say, point out the interesting point of just a few weeks ago that it was Krystal Blake and Busty Buffy St. Clair in the ring talking it out, and thankfully neither one of them attacked each other. Like we said on Friday the 13th, the feud between the PTC and the PMB have been going on for quite some time. Officials need to get in here at some point in time. Stop this assault, especially as Harper now up on the middle rope. Harper taking Tina down with a neck breaker, and this thing just continuing on. Some conflicting reports about Kitty and Stephanie just keeping the security back, just allowing this fight to continue. And now Tina up on the middle rope. Tina beckoning Harper to her feet, but Harper manages to catch hold. On the shoulders, but no, Tina coming in from behind, clipping out the knee. Nice little twisting Hurricane Rana. And finally we have an official in there trying to bring some order in between these two. Fortunately, it's the official that seems to have a vast interest in the PMB. Well, after a few months of being away from the ring, Stan Stevens made quite the return last week in that costume battle royale. And, well, he's still wearing his costume. I was hoping he's washed it since then. More importantly, we're finally getting reports that both Harper and Tina have been separated from one another. No idea on whether Kitty or Stephanie will sign a match between the two next week. Honestly, I am assuming we have not seen the last of action between the PMB or the PTC. As the war for the Vixens tag title continues. Speaking of tag titles, still have no idea what Dork Killer was doing, bringing out Crackerjack, the Crackerjack who had not seen in some time as well, a little bit longer than Stan Stevens. He's not since all of WrestleMania. And I know that Canuck and Crackerjack, former tag team champions. Dexter Spectacular, one of the few men who escaped being eliminated by Stan Stevens. Thus, Stan Stevens wanted this matchup, wanting to prove himself that he could be a true contender to the $1 Million Championship, and Dexter Spectacular was more than willing to oblige. Dexter, at the very least, not in his costume, perhaps saving it for just the coming Halloween event. It's not saying that Whassup Wrestling will have a Halloween event. It is just saying that Halloween is an event in and of itself. We've done our thing. Ladies and gentlemen, that's good enough for us. We'll see if Stan Stevens got a little more sun. And does not look like it, as Dexter easily makes Stan Stevens look, well, like Stan Stevens. Backdrop and stomping down on the elbow. Stan certainly did good when he was being surrounded by 7 other individuals who could do the work for him. Now, one-on-one, things are not looking good. The former World Heavyweight Champion. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, that is something that we just have to say. Stan Stevens is a former World Heavyweight Champion. Nearly getting his thigh muscle pulled out, and now Stan Stevens finally fighting back. Has gotten in a couple of quick kicks, but Dexter Spectacular with a jawbreaker, taking Stan down. Dexter right back on top of things here, taking Stan. And there we go. Elbow to the back of the neck. Stands to the ropes, comes back. Bit of a collision. Now Dexter into the ropes. And flinging back elbow from Stan Stevens. And Stan with a backdrop of his own. Soaking in the adulation of this crowd. And honestly, the crowd is rather warming up to Stan Stevens. Stan sending Dexter to the outside. This may be where Stan turns things around. Dexter managing to kick him away. No sign of Jamie Hill, but is that a sign of things, or Dexter just wanted to do this one alone? And DDT. Dexter taken down. And a quick elbow drop. Referee up to 6. Will Stan Stevens take a count out? And no, he will not. probably the most surprising part of this matchup. Well, stand corrected there. The most surprising part of this contest is Stan Stevens getting a 1 count. Stan being kicked in the afro and flung around with an arm drag. Over to his feet, kicked in the gut, DDT. And Stan Stevens laid out, and Dexter could be feeling it. He could be feeling doggy. And no, misses on the 5-star dog splash. Stan getting in a few stomps down to the back of the leg. Over the ropes. As I was saying earlier on when Stan Stevens was tossing Dexter over the ropes and out of the ring. Pretty much, well, just a correction I'm sure he would like to have made in regards to last week. Dexter taking him, no, not to the ropes, instead with a snapmare and drop kick to the back of the neck. And pulled in into a cover and just a 1 count. Dexter does not shy away from a challenge. Up on the top rope. No dog splash, but a high-end leg drop. And followed up by a snapmare, taking Stan down. Right Bulldog could not complete it. Stan with a kick to or punch to the face, sorry. And another one. And no! Stan trying for a double arm DDT, but Dexter countering out of that one. Flying elbow drop to Stan's chest, right to the emblem. I think Dexter was deciding whether or not to get doggy. Deciding against it. Going for a 3rd elbow drop. This one with some authority, a lot of weight behind that one. Quick cover here. 2 and 3 elbow drops will do ya. Dexter Spectacular, victorious here. Definitely a straight loss for Stan Stevens. The fact that Stan Stevens was able to get Dexter to the outside of the ring. Is that gonna, well, you know he's gonna be talking about that one. Especially missing out on the 5-star dog splash. Fighting back from his own elimination. Dexter Spectacular, victorious here with a trifecta of elbow drops. Here's the final one, the nail in the coffin. And that dropped all of Stan's hair as Dexter Spectacular is victorious here tonight. What's this do for his own rankings, his own individual rankings for the $1 Million Championship? Certainly, number guy paying close attention to this one. Whassup Wrestling is brought to you by the Fighting Monkeys. Or are they being sponsored by us? Well, either way, the money is going somewhere, ladies and gentlemen. Now Natural making his way to the ring. Mike in hand, everyone is talking. And Natural, we have not seen him since No Mercy. This is lost to Craig Stevens at No Mercy that allowed Craig Stevens to challenge again. Universal Championship. some rather unflattering words to the legend Ric Flair. Natural starting off war with the Nature Boy. Well, certainly up to the Boy's MO. As we said, Chloe Daniels here to make her in-ring debut. I'm sure that she will not be coming out alone. And then we see Paige and Krystal Blake instead of Harper Maloney, though. Not a huge surprise. I'm sure she's being kept in the back. Big opportunity for Chloe Daniels here, ladies and gentlemen. Former runway model set to make her in-ring debut here. So there's been some bit of a contention between the PTC and the PMB over Chloe Daniels. Both teams wanting her to be a part of their team, but it seems that she is sticking with the Paige turning centerfolds. Also a different look with the low to the bottom of her boots. Chloe certainly looks overexcited to be here tonight. And she will be taking on Jessica Jenkins. Kaio out there, and Kaio and Alleyne both making their way with her. You may say Jessica and Kaio, it's not a handicap matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think that Kaio and Jessica would pull that sort of situation on someone who's just debuting. Well, they know how it feels to be on that sort of receiving end. Jessica Jenkins with her tag partner, Inventor, Alleyne, finally makes her way to the ring. Closest friendships here in Whassup Wrestling, Jessica Jenkins and Kaio. Rise of the rankings themselves. A few weeks ago that we could be looking at future tag team champions in these two women. Daniels, Jessica Jenkins set to go one-on-one, and will close the first maneuver be offensive or coming in from behind and taking a snapmare. Some rather impressive mat wrestling between these two, taking it a bit slow. Jessica Jenkins very, very careful here. Well, I don't think that she's really fighting for a victory. She's just mostly fighting to show Chloe the ropes. Honestly, a rare good decision made by the council to put these two together in the ring. Chloe bringing Jessica up to her feet. Long front chancery, but gets in with the suplex though. Around down to the ropes, and beautiful dropkick from Chloe, taking Jessica down. Jessica with a straight shot and a running dropkick of her own takes Chloe down. Chloe steadily getting to her feet. Just gonna help her out to the last second. Give her a moment to regain her breath. Hefty shot turning Jessica around, and German suplex. Again, a bit of a momentary pause there. allowing Jessica to come in. Nice her run, taking forward one runway bottle down. Kick to the ribs, and now a shot to the ribs. As Chloe now fights back, but comes right into an arm drag. Drop face first into the canvas. So we're getting a real lesson on the differences between wrestling and runway walking. And clothesline right over the top rope. Alleyne just watching down at her. She's the sort of individual that would attempt to get involved, leaving this to Jessica and Chloe. He steps away, but in comes Krystal. A heavy shot turning Jessica around. Halfway up to 10, and Chloe getting a DDT on the outside mats. And Jess gets to 8 just as Jessica is getting in the ring. Everyone returns back to their original spots. Jessica up on the little rope and comes flying off, knees to the face. Very similar to Krystal's own finisher. Now Jessica going up higher. Taking the chance, and the chance connects. And here's the cover. And the count. 2. And just a 2 count. Jessica got planned here. Waiting for Chloe to turn. And comes running in with a boot to the face. And that one may be it, ladies and gentlemen. But Chloe fighting back. Chloe sent into the far corner. But DDT. And Paige standing in a steel chair. Seen her do that before. Seen Harper take advantage of that a couple times. And now Chloe does pick up the chair, but pays for it. She wasn't thinking of utilizing it. Not that she's going to get the opportunity. As Jessica takes her down, Hurricane Run at DDT. Here's the cover. 2 and almost. I'm going to wait for the match to end if that were it, ladies and gentlemen. That would have been the precursor for her own downfall. Being brought to her feet. And sweeping around. Reverse DDT from the body slam. Jessica taken down. And no. I can say here's the cover, but Chloe breaking her back up, sending her into the PTC corner. Sending her up even higher. What does Chloe have in mind here? Going to take the ultimate risk. DDT off the top. And that could be it. Chloe could be coming away her first match, her first victory. And indeed, that is the case. Chloe Daniels victorious here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And the PTC is celebrating it hard. A gift give props to Jessica Jenkins, showing Chloe Daniels exactly what she can expect in her career going forward. It's spiking Hurricane Rana, only getting a 2 count. That quick sweeping maneuver taking Jessica down, but it wasn't enough. It was this, the top rope DDT, taking Jessica out, and Chloe Daniels wins her first matchup here in Whassup Wrestling. It's really a testament to the training efforts of Paige. Kaio, Vane, their partner up. As Chloe celebrates her victory. Being joined by Emily Stratfield. Last week she defeated AJ Smith after declaring herself the winner of the harem. Anya told her she would be the inspiration for the other members of the harem to get the job done. Well, if you want to break down Emily and make her do whatever you want, that's how you get her. Go after her pride. Out comes Lady Chaos, of all people. What is Lady Chaos doing coming into the ring now? And Emily does not look too pleased. Emily just basically making a further declaration on her love for Anya. To be interrupted now by Lady Chaos. Not certain what any of this is about, but then again, I've not been certain about a lot of things here tonight. Lady Chaos with a mic of her own. challenge seems to be set. It'll be Samantha Darkstar to take on Sasha Banks later on tonight. Lady Chaos and Emily will be at ringside. What a epic clash that will be, especially Sasha Banks and Emily. This night has been rather eventful, ladies and gentlemen. Going at it. Words. Emily Stratfield and Lady Canuck, they seem to be on the freight train of getting against one another. Natural. Just basically being the natural when it comes to facing off against Nature Boy. That's just people talking. It's not even talking about the whole is winning her debut match. Tiger Jack and Killer coming down to the ring, applauding Bobbo on his victory. Certainly a lot going on here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, Bonk set to take on Joey Terrifying in this FUBAR divisional matchup. Should be an interesting challenge between these two. Joey Terrifying will have an opportunity at the FUBAR Championship. Last defended at SummerSlam. That epic Hell in a Cell matchup. Smiles John, who was victorious there, but never know going forward what may happen. Goes the bell, and Joey Terrifying coming right into the running bulldog, taking Bonk down. Dropping Bonk's head to the canvas. Hitting the ropes. Realizing every part of the ring has a weapon. Thus far, just me the turnbuckle strikes. Don't forget utilizing the referee as a baseball bat. Bonk up to his feet, taking a double axe handle atop the head, and here's the first pinfall of the match, and thankfully it is not over just yet. This shot sends Bonk to the far corner, but turns it around. And now the turnbuckle pads are a part of this match as well. Joey Terrifying running into the absolute weight that is Bonk. A wall of muscle. And Bonk going to utilize these FUBAR rules. Anything goes. Pinfalls or submissions, though, must take place inside of the ring. And Bonk with a sledgehammer does not get to use it. And try again, and there we go. To the back of the shoulder. Clubbing blow to Joey Terrifying as he fires back with a shot to the gut. And narrowly takes Bonk out of the ring there. Bonk were to just be facing a different direction. Terrifying with some mounted punches to the face. Another shot, and just again and again, doing whatever it takes to take Bonk down. Finally, Bonk goes down. Here's the cover. Here's cover from Terrifying. Now Joey Terrifying going to go for something. Ignores the sledgehammer on the outside already. He's bringing out a ladder of all things. And takes out Bonk. In the back. Fight for the ladder. Bonk has hold of it. And Terrifying now takes control and just, bonks it into Bonk. Knee to the face from Terrifying. Back into the ring. Just raking across the back, but Bonk's still up, and not for long. Just Terrifying doing here. Crab walking his way towards Bonk. Up to his feet. Whispering the sweet nightmares, and here we go. Cover. 1, 2, and 3. Terrifying. Terrifying victory. Joey Terrifying victorious here. You see Bonk recovering. What's this? Joey Terrifying offering out a hand, but no, Bonk slaps it away. By the way, Joey Terrifying is victorious here, but let's just put a sour note to this victory. Weisz won the first annual, since she called it the first annual. For Alleyne Madison Appreciation Night. Some seems to have finally taken to Krystal as a potential partner. Who knows how long they've been working on this entrance together. Somehow it looks a little better now. It didn't look better before, but it's just nice seeing friends formed up here at Whassup Wrestling, to be honest. Of course, they will be taking on the Union of the Evil Girls. Every evil girl will be ringside. We see Cindy Sullivan is labeled with Darkstar, but we also see Spice making her way to the ring. The evil girl who will not be present. Darkstar, although she only has a loose connection with the organization. And the beautifully demonic satanic monsters are just an offshoot of the group, and indeed we now have Betsy Miller making her way to the ring. Quite the challenge for the Team Pink members. As we said, it's just nice to see new teammates being formed here at Whassup Wrestling. Whassup Wrestling, where we take our picks of this division rather seriously. Doll mask wearing Betsy Miller makes her way to the ring. Her gold-tipped fingers just aching to be connected with an opponent's throat. So it'll be Honey or Holly starting off things for Team Pink and Cindy Sullivan for the Evil Girls. Evil Girls' track record has not been the greatest, but they have held the tag titles on one occasion. Both Cindy and Betsy do hold victories over Ida Asuko during her Women's Championship run. So the Evil Girls are no slouches. They are taking on the former Vixens champion, Summer Holly Madison, back in her Blink apparel. See Krystal Weisz still with her pink hair and her white tie at the front. Well, it's all a tie, but I suppose now it's a question of who wears the best between Blink, Krystal Weisz, and Cindy Sullivan. The white and pink look. Sunset flip powerbomb, folding Cindy up. And Summer just going right for Betsy. Taking her down with a powerbomb, but Spice now ramming her right into the ring post. Should note that it was Spice who first brought Summer into the council. Does not seem that the feelings of affection have carried on. And now Cindy's eats the ring post. Saw Summer a bit hesitant there to go in. She's basically surrounded almost on all sides. As now Lannistar getting herself close. And we're seeing that the Evil Girls are not above getting involved even in illegal situations. As referee up to 8. Or at least going up to 8 now. What is this? And just barely getting in there. Much to the crowd's adulation, this match will continue. Though Summer is rolling across the ring, trying to get her some distance between her and Cindy Sullivan. But what was going on there was Summer's ill-fated attempt at getting into the ring, and there's a steel chair. But rather than go for it, yes, Cindy tagging out to Betsy. Betsy just bashing Summer's head into the canvas repeatedly. With Summer fighting back, shot to the ribs. And another Northern Lights suplex. That's it now on the outside. Quick tag to Krystal. And Krystal bringing Cindy in. We've been seeing a lot of this lately. Just not a lot of waiting around. Krystal perhaps taking offense to that assault on Summer, and now eating a DDT from Cindy for her troubles. And Betsy coming in to pick up the pieces. Now Betsy locking in the octopus stretch. Yes, locks him right in. And Krystal fighting out, and arm drags Betsy up and over. Betsy countering with a Hurricane Rana, and now going for the quick cover. Very quick cover. Just a 1 count though. And trying for an axe kick, misses out. Betsy catches hold and just flings Krystal right back. So the referee getting rid of the steel chair, but it's just thrown right back in. Summer trying for a tag, but Krystal unable to get to her. Again, this battle with the steel chair rages on. This time the referee tossing it out. I don't think it's going to do any better outside with Darkstar. And Krystal showing no fear going right after Betsy. Now she is basically, even pulling down Cindy. To say that she isn't surrounded, and she still is. And that could be the thing that Weisz does not want any part of Krystal. Krystal, the hardcore super fan. I think really taking offense to the Evil Girls. Saying that, taking offense to the Evil Girls assaulting Summer earlier. But now, feeling that same effect. Referee getting awfully close once more to 10. Getting up to 7. And Krystal manages to get that tag in, and in comes Summer. Krystal just is not able to pull out of the ring. Flurry of kicks from Summer. And now Darkstar up on the apron, getting in Summer's face. Betsy able to take advantage of that one, sending Summer into the turnbuckle. Let's just watch here though. No. Now locking her into the octopus stretch. Straight into the Evil Girls corner where they can all watch Summer's expression of agony until she's able to counter out with an arm drag. Once again, Betsy utilizing that mask as a weapon. And Summer bringing herself around Hurricane Rana. Summer's going to want to take this fight away from the Evil Girls corner. Thankfully, Betsy rolls out of the way. Tries to come running in to Summer, who flips her up and over. Side effect from Summer. Going for the pinfall cover. Here's the count. 1. And Cindy with the save. Cindy delivering a spine buster to Krystal. Or we haven't seen any of Summer's hallmarks. Taking a knee to the face and almost eating the throat cutter. Again, Darkstar getting herself involved, but this time Krystal with the save. Betsy making a desperate tag to Cindy Sullivan, who now comes into the ring, continues on where Betsy left off. But no, Summer coming around. And a kick to the face as Cindy now rolls to the outside. Very dangerous place for Summer to be. She decides to go out there. Both Spice and Darkstar daring her pretty much to come on out. Both Cindy and Betsy sitting up. They'll be on their feet soon. And out comes Summer. Summer going into shark-infested waters. And she has been bitten. Betsy tossing her back to the ring. And in comes Cindy to join her. A lunatic plunge there by Summer earlier, jumping into the hornet's nest. Fighting back, giving a shot to the gut. Now a kick to the one gut. Summer fighting back. And side rushing leg sweep. Summer now rolling across the ring. Gets to the outside. What's Spice doing? A little panic there. There's Cindy staring down Krystal. I'm sure Cindy is wondering if she should bring Krystal into this match or not. Be surprising if Summer takes the count, gives herself a breather. Alleyne in the ring. Cindy, somewhat in a daze now, does not see the drop kick. Still manages to fight back. Trying to bring Summer up and over. Summer squirming away. Hurricane Rana takes Cindy down. So with her arms stretched out, but still could not get the tag. Cindy rolls from the way, takes the shot to the face though. And Summer, quick flipping backdrop. Hopping off the apron. Just from the reverberations. Another suplex. So we're steadily turning this thing around. Hits the rope, sitting Bestie off and kick. High kick to the back of the head. Cindy fighting back, tripping out Summer's feet. Taking down the former Vixens champion, who again rolls to the outside. Cindy, well, she's certainly being Cindy right now. What does she have in mind? And Krystal Weisz, sorry. Managing to stop Cindy from coming in at Summer, but gets flipped up over the rope for her trouble. And now Summer eating the turnbuckle. Summer flung across the ring. And Cindy with a headbutt from the middle rope, but Krystal already in the ring and managing to make the save. Sure, if Cindy had just waited a moment or two, the Evil Girls would have been victorious. And Darkstar crossarm neckbreaker. And Summer down and out inside the middle of the ring. Takes a double arm axe handle. Tag out to Betsy. Betsy could be aiming it up. And missed on the throat cutter. And thankfully so, but going in for a different sort of octopus stretch. With a lot more leverage, pulling back on Summer's arm. Summer struggling. And Summer taps out. In the end, the Evil Girls are victorious. Summer tapping out. To this one hellacious tag team bout between these four individuals. Well, I should say six, as certainly Weisz and Darkstar made their presence felt. So the first octopus stretch on Summer, who managed to get out of that one. Could not get into the second one, though. What could have ended the match earlier. Again, had Cindy waited just a moment for Krystal to leave the ring. neckbreaker. Cindy Sullivan and Betsy Miller are victorious here. And a victory for these two. Again, Krystal Weisz, Royal Rumble winner. Summer Holly Madison, former Vixens champion. The Evil Girls are no slouches. And this one was signed just earlier tonight between Lady Chaos and Emily Stratfield. Sasha Banks to take on Samantha Darkstar. Basically a student versus student matchup. The big story here is that Sasha Banks is coming to the ring accompanied by Emily Stratfield. It was just basically a year ago that these two were in a huge war against one another, going at it for the first ever Vixens Iron Man matchup, fighting for the Women's Championship. And Stratfield was victorious in that one. And that's the match that led Sasha Banks to sign up with the Harrow. Rivalry continued into Survivor Series, where Sasha Banks was the one to eliminate Emily Stratfield. Interesting now that a year later, Emily finds herself on the opposing side of that matchup for her. Now a proud member of the Harrow. Darkstar making her way to the ring. Yes, leading the charge here. For the most part, Lady Chaos and Samantha Darkstar we haven't seen in some time. Same with Tony J. Smith, Rocker Jack, Stan Stevens continuing on his run that started just from last week. Old faces returning here to Whassup Wrestling. Certainly welcome to it. Although seeing Lady Chaos standing next to Samantha Darkstar, just a reminder that Cyclone just may never be seen here in Whassup Wrestling. Lady Chaos is done to her. Got private and rightfully so. The Vixen superhero of Whassup Wrestling into what you see standing next to Lady Chaos here tonight. And surprisingly, a showing of respect between these two competitors as they even swap sides in the ring. Oh no! Sasha Banks in behind Samantha Darkstar, just getting in a quick assault. Perhaps there's a bit of goodness left in Samantha to have not seen that one coming. Samantha with a straight shot to the gut and a quick tilt-a-whirl head scissors, taking Sasha Banks down. Trying for a Hurricane Rana, but countered it into a power bomb. As I said before, Emily Stratfield has been brought into the harem as to be the inspirational force. And, well, she certainly delivered on that last week when she defeated AJ Smith. This cover, bit of a slow to the count. That mattered. Rounded DDT from Samantha. Shot across the throat and another grounded DDT. Samantha heading up to the top. I was going to say flying without a cape, but would not be accurate. And Samantha running straight forward. Now Emily's shouting out, distracting Samantha, but not for long. Samantha fails the attempt for body slam. Sasha managing to turn things around. Sasha trying for the bank statement, could not get it in. Instead, Samantha with a backdrop. Now just waiting. Sasha up on her feet. And Samantha with a hold of her throat. And superhero punch takes down Sasha Banks. And Emily up on the apron. I don't think that she's there to chant out some inspirational words for Sasha. Sing Eye of the Tiger or anything like that. So setting up Sasha and Hurricane Rana from a standing position. All that Emily did was just allow Sasha to take more of a beating. Now Sasha fighting back and powerbombed. Now Samantha and yet another manager or ringside individual who tosses in a steel chair. And Samantha trying to fly without a cape. And what is this? The referee telling the crowd to leave? No, he was yelling at Emily. Emily has been evicted from ringside. So Sasha is on her own. Very dangerous position, especially perhaps more dangerous than the top rope there. But her high risk paid off. Going for the bow and arrow lock. It was successful last week for Superstar against Canuck. Will be victorious here. And no, Samantha manages to turn around. And Sasha quickly kicks out. Trying for a headbutt from behind. Samantha with an elbow and now another one straight to the side of Sasha's head. Banks fighting back. Taken down, and the referee again going to throw a steel chair outside of that ring. Referee's been handling more weapons here tonight than anyone all combined. And that includes the Fubar match just earlier on. Spiking reverse DDT, taking Samantha down. A hard shot. And again, Sasha unable to capitalize from her bank statement as Samantha gets her foot to the ropes. So they had hard shots to the side of the head, with Sasha coming in from behind, the forearm clubbing blow, a reverse DDT. Samantha is forced to retreat. Samantha wants to go out and fight, but the referee getting in her way, allowing Samantha to get in with a snapmare. Samantha up on the top rope and flying without a cape. Here's the cover. 2 and victorious is Samantha, though I suppose give the assist to the referee, holding Sasha back, allowing Samantha to get in that snapmare, but which allowed her to take Sasha down and get her with that top rope splash. Not only that, but evicting Emily from the ringside area. So the first attempt, and there we see the referee telling Emily to go into the crowd. And the second flying without a cape, and this time it connected. Samantha Darkstar victorious here. Lady Chaos celebrating this one. Just standing by her side. So it's a new war here in the Vixen front. And if so, Anya better take notice. We will see, find out more, ladies and gentlemen, going forward next week for more Whassup Wrestling action.